Okay, so let's providing you're still doing all the right things, your weight is good, your diet is excellent, you're doing your walking, you're doing your weights, so you're looking fabulous. There's another area you need not to forget about it, and that's your brain, because your brain needs to be trained. So degenerative condition like Alzheimer and dementia, start appearing at this stage if you're lucky, because sometimes they happen a bit earlier. But this is an age where your brain becomes a concern. Now, there are some genetic factors for these diseases, so there is a part that we cannot really do anything about it. But there's good evidence to say that if you do exercise your memory and you do exercise your brain, you will perform better when you're older. Okay?
Sure.
How do you exercise your brain? Again, whatever you like. You can do memory games. You can do games with your friends. A lot of people got into quizzes recently. That doesn't have to be boring. It can be fun. It's really hard to know, because obviously your memory is not going to stay the same. So a little bit of forgetfulness is within normal. For most people, you do know there's something wrong. And if there is, and if you have the feeling there's something wrong, that's when you talk to your doctor, because there are very specific assessments that your doctor can do and the professionals can do to see where you fit in a certain skill and help you. But if you're worried about your partner, for example, don't stay at home and be worried. Do get assessed. But you do need to keep your brain active, because for some people who have worked all their lives, that was done automatically. You don't realize how quickly your brain works when you're trying to work, when you do things. And that also really slows down very quickly when you retire. So if you can keep engaged even with your previous work and you enjoy that, because maybe you go back and you do a bit of teaching or a bit of training, there are all things that you kept doing that would be very useful. So, but if that's not an option because your job doesn't allow to do that, then there's other alternative ways you really should look at to maintain your brain active.
So a person that dies without making a will is known to have died intestate. Sure. And their property and their assets are administered in accordance